Well, about 5 years ago, we were doing some work at the museum in Austin, and we were doing some shingling on the building there. And one of the spokesmen of the museum said that they won't be able to run Big Roy anymore because the interior was all falling in and the paint was all faded. So I came up with this idea: maybe if I build a small unit and maybe make some fundraisers and raffle off some tickets for people to drive this in the parade and stuff like that, or just drive it around the yard and make a fundraiser to restore Big Roy. But Versatile beat me to the punch. They restored it all last year for me, but still I'm going to be doing fundraisers maybe to make a building to store Big Roy and even my little tractor too. Well, like to say, it took me almost 5 years to get some equipment and stuff like that. Like the powertrain is from a little case tractor, a 224 case tractor, and I stripped it right down and used the powertrain and the engine to do the back powertrain for my tractor here. And then after that, I built all the frame out of the more or less the frame structure out of steel, but all the rest is all made out of wood. Well, they don't think it's made out of wood, you know, so they have to. Everybody touches it and stuff like that, and I show them the grain of the wood here and there. So yeah, I got them convinced with wood, so it's fun. The system has a hydrostatic transmission into it, and it's got a hydraulic as well too. So I use the hydraulic to steer the unit, and it's run with a joystick inside. I don't have a steering. So it's just run with a joystick to go forward and backwards and left or right with the joystick. And then I've got the whole hood system all flips right over, and you just crawl in and drive it away. Well, like I said, I started about 37 years ago, and I grew up. I never had a garden tractor, and one of these days, so I found myself on the old garden tractor with the cultivator in the back, and I came up with this idea, maybe I should try to make myself a little versatile tractor with it, eh? So that's how I first started off. I got 4 boys, and I got 2, my oldest one here with us today, and I got my youngest one, he's a diesel mechanic and a welder and stuff like that. So he helped us a lot too, and my 3rd son, he's an electrician, and he helped us a lot too for sanding and trying to put this thing on paper and stuff like that. So they're all a big help. I would say it's only like a winter project, and it took me about 3 winters to do it. So I would say about a good 2,000 hours probably into it. And last year was almost the time that we really put the crunch in, we wanted to try to get this for Canada Day and for the 40th anniversary of Big Roy too. So we finally got it done this year. We didn't know what to do for paint and stuff like that. We were just going to use Tremclad, and said, oh no, we should look into something better. So my son will start looking on the internet and got in contact with a few boys here at the plant, and they were all tickle pink and they were doing a project like this. So they say, come over and we'll give you whatever you need. So they supplied us all the paint and all the decals, all the interior finish, and mostly all the stuff they had left over from the restoration of Big Roy last year. So it was really, really nice of them to do that. Or you could look on Facebook and see we're at Combot Tractor Works. You should find us there.